I've been a Border Patrol agent for 13 and a half years now, and I'm faced with a harsh ultimatum directly from Joe Biden. The federal government is demanding that I either undergo a forced vaccination or lose the livelihood that puts food on my family's table. That's my so-called choice. But this isn't just about me. The border crisis is worse than you can imagine, and if hundreds, even thousands of Border Patrol agents are terminated, it will impact every single American, including my own family here in the Rio Grande Valley. Right now, my wife can't even feel comfortable in her own home without a firearm for self-defense after our house was invaded by illegal immigrants. That's why this vaccine mandate is a national security issue.
I lived right on the border, and at 2 a.m. when my family was fast asleep and my husband was at work, 4 illegal immigrants broke into our home through my kids' bedroom to steal my husband's Border Patrol uniforms. The only thing I had to defend myself with was a samurai sword and my chihuahua in my other hand. Luckily, they saw me and fled. I will never put my family in that situation again. Shortly after, we armed our entire family because we realized that's the only way we can ensure our safety.
Our family's terrifying ordeal is just one of many you don't hear about on CNN. And what CNN won't tell you is that if we don't secure our border, every state will become a border state with illegal immigrants committing violent crimes. And it's your responsibility to protect yourself and your family. Utilize your Second Amendment. I have nothing against those who choose to get the vaccine. I just can't support a mandatory order from this government. At the end of the day, it has become a political stunt that comes with very real consequences. This is blatantly obvious if you just listen to the administration.
But it's a requirement for people at a business with more than 100 people. It is not a requirement for migrants at the southern border. Why?
That's correct. Go ahead.
Mr. President, with all due respect, you've never been to the border. If you truly respect the work the Border Patrol does for this country, I humbly request that you agree to a sit down and meet with me so I can show you just how bad the situation is and explain why terminating agents will be a disaster for national security. You are the Commander-in-Chief. I urge you, do not make unilateral decisions without first knowing all the facts on the ground. I lost faith in our politicians a long time ago, so I'm not expecting the President to accept this meeting. That's why I'm proud to stand with an organization like the NRA, who is actually fighting for our safety when the government has failed to do so. If you're watching this and you're brave enough to stand with us, I urge you to sign our petition. I've risked everything to make this video and bring you this information. All I'm asking in return is that you stand up for us and send a clear message to the White House. My name is Rory Cantu, and I'm a proud life member of the National Rifle Association of America.